everyone. Welcome on in. I have a beverage here somewhere that I'm missing. Let's see if we can find it. Alright, just a heads up that this will be a shorter stream today. I am on borrowed nap time, and nap time started a long time ago. So, we need to battle some trainers, grind some levels, do all that. And then I will be getting rid of my cut Pokemon. So what we're going to do first, we're going to go all the way back to the end here where I needed to use cut but didn't have cut, and work our way back. Really should finish the Safari Zone Pokemon, catch all them, but I have enough to work with right now. Wiz, hello, welcome. Alright, in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, there was a Pokemon up here that you had to come up here to get. A couple of them, actually. I don't think that is the case here. Doing pretty good. How about yourself, Wiz? Yeah, I'm not feeling that there's a Pokemon up here that I actually need, so. I guess we'll battle. Feeling a bit lazy today, Wes? That's okay. Lazy day's good every now and then. Those are important. I had a lazy 3-day weekend, so I'm feeling pretty awesome. A little tired because I abused the fact that I could stay up late. Really should get my Voltorb up to level. And some good iced tea. Darn it, missing out on some good payday opportunities here. Yeah, Wes, we went fishing yesterday. We did some good fishing. Like, half is gonna go down just by catching them. That's really easy. And then the other half goes, like a third of that is stone evos and special evos and stuff. Really? Like, the main problem is gonna be the stupid Dragonite. which is why it's going to be the next Pokemon that I work on. I want to utilize trainer battles like my life depends on it, I think. As soon as I get this Voltorb to level 30. If there's any trainers left, I should say. I could easily see it taking all of these trainers and then some to get my Voltorb up to level 30, just switch training. Because it doesn't know a stab move, it doesn't know electric moves right now, which is ridiculous. How would we fare with a Spearow and some Sonic Booms? Not well. Yeah, we can't survive that for long. Uh-oh. You know how I said at the beginning that this was going to be a short stream because I'm on borrowed nap time? I think my baby just woke up. He's in their coffin. But we'll wait till he's crying to go and retrieve him. Because my oldest is also napping, and if I bring the youngest in here, he's going to wake up the oldest, and that's not going to be fun for anybody. But they went down at like 12:30, so... Well, 12 and 12:30. So they've had a good 2-hour nap. I forgot what I was doing. That's what I was doing. Oops. I can probably survive an attack. I just can't believe how high a level Voltorb has to be before it becomes useful. Blows my mind. Alright. We defeated Birdkeeper. It's wild that there's so many birds over here. Like, the game very much so segregated the types of trainers. And it's interesting to me that's like, oh, Viridian Forest, you're dealing only with bug types. Bug types are easy, okay. Get towards Cerulean. Alright, here's a bunch of water types. Get towards Celadon. Here's a bunch of poison types. Get the Fuchsia. Here's a bunch of flying types. Of course, you have some random trainers filtered in and out randomly, but for the most part, it's pretty... You're going through a mountain. Here's a bunch of ground type. trainers. Like the Pokemon makes sense. You know, you're gonna find bug type in the forest, rock type in the, you know, underground. That makes sense. But the trainers? Why are you not finding a bunch of bird trainers in the forest, you know, attacking the bug Pokemon? Or something to that effect. I was not expecting that Mux Pound to do that much damage. With the poison. Have I heard of the legendary Pokemon? I have not. Contextually inside the game. In-game me has not. Imagine being such an OG that you walk around carrying the ideal season to cook you with. Like, far-fetched. You just walk around carrying a leek that people would use to season you. What do you mean, like how much money I'm making per battle? Level 26 and still no electric move. And Persian goes down. Ooh, just 2 shy of our like goal, so it says. Oh, yeah. Payday's pretty great. Oh, I can actually handle that one myself here. Ooh, then again, coughing can explode. I don't know if this is a good idea. We might survive. Wow, I'm going through that iced tea way faster than I should. 6 viewers. Welcome on in, everybody. If you could do me a huge favor, smash that like button. Let's get us a like goal of 15 hit. We're 3 shy. I think there's enough people hanging out that haven't liked it that we could hit that pretty easily. I hate that I'm doing this, using a full restore on a freaking Voltorb. Looks like the three that were here left without smashing that like button. How rude. How rude. Ooh, that Grimer doing some damage. Oh, Voltorb, you suck. I mean, fair, all things considered. I would be spiteful enough to use Sonic Boom on this Grimer. It's ridiculous that I used those potions on that thing when I could have saved them for the Elite Four. But I just... They're low enough level that I can KO them without fainting, so I got to try. Dang it, still no electric move. I have a feeling I'm not going to get it until they're level 30. It's like, oh, you just don't know how to use your electrical power. That's why you self-destruct. It can only self-destruct. Once you become an Electrode, you somehow, without having any practice, get the ability to handle your electric load, I guess. Doesn't make the most sense, but, you know, whatever. Ooh, this one's a banger. Got any big plans for the remainder of your day there, Wes? Gotta go work out a deal with a family member later on today. Potential living situation changes and all that. Should be a good time. Voltorb's hanging in there for dear life. I think I'll have to go back and heal. The faster I get through this Voltorb, the better my life will be. It's taking forever. Cubone I feel like is more self-sufficient than Voltorb, honestly. And it's probably all comes down to having access to a stab move. I do that to my cat. It scares the crap out of her. It's great. Very entertaining. Too bad there isn't a tree I can cut right there. It is good to know, though, that I don't really need cut at this juncture. So I could get rid of that sand shrew at any point, but it's going to be coming in handy while we're still working with this here. This last biker here. Oh, I already battled him. Haven't battled this kid yet. I'm not into it, but okay. Oof. Yeah, I still don't do enough damage. And again. Okay, I think we're golden there. Oh, seriously? That was brutal. Well, we got level 28. 2 more levels. wanted to use Payday anyways. Oh man, could you imagine if I would have used Payday with all those mirror moves? Just having them use Payday and just having coins everywhere. Could have been a very profitable battle. Okay. Oh, I'm a little cutie. Sounds of the Weed Whacker. To be doing some wild things. We're at 6, now we're at 0, now we're at 6, now we're at 0 viewers. That's crazy. Wigglytuff looks so cracked out. How squishy do you think Jigglypuff actually is? Like, how good of a pillow do you think Wigglytuff would make? Oh, Weed Whacker guy woke up the sun. Just got what? These what? All those Pokemon, probably. I really should buy and invest in potions at this juncture. Now that I'm confident in my abilities to buy things. But then again, I'm gonna need to buy a crap ton of coins. So we'll continue keeping on. Oh shoot, that was dumb. That was a terrible idea. Got a wheezing going at it now. So do you think wheezing's supposed to represent a new higher molecule of toxin? Or do you think he's supposed to represent like a virus on a microscopic level? Oh, he's a tanky boy. Take it home, Cubone. We're getting there. Light screen, of course. One more level and I'm done with Voltorb bullcrap. You know what? Cubone probably could have tanked it. Let's find out. Let's find out if Cubone can tank these poison types. Gosh dang it. Well, I'm not surviving. Not the exact way I wanted to find out if it could tank it. I think I gotta get this up to level 28. Aaron Queen, it has been some time. Why do I have an old square TV? I'm so glad you asked. This is why. Basically, so I can play my GameCube, my 64, my NES, and my Super Nintendo. It just hits different with the Square TV, the tube TVs. They're just so much. The NES and the Super NES and the 64 and the GameCube, they don't look right on a big flat screen. So, just paying homage to the old stuff, I suppose. Lots of Halo, yes. Pokemon Coliseum. But I do unfortunately think that this is going to be my last trainer battle, since my kid did just wake up from his nap. I'm going to take care of this and then go take care of my kids. But I will be back on later tonight for sure. When they go to bed, I'll be doing another stream. Getting close. I feel like getting close to the end of this ordeal. It doesn't seem like I am, but I feel like once I catch all the Pokemon, leveling them is going to be pretty doable. Wow, that was a huge hit. That Bellsprout ain't playing around. Good, better not affect my Persian. How have you been, Aaron? I feel like it's been like a month and a half to 2 months. Getting over COVID right now. Sorry to hear that you got that. Glad you're getting over it though. Take a look. Wow. All, like, without having been paralyzed. Some pretty good luck. One more trainer battle should just about do it for my Electrode, but that is going to wait for later this evening. I'm going to go rescue my kids from their room and cribs. So, we'll catch you guys later.